Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Does a vegan bread and butter pudding tickle your fancy on a cold and rainy day? It's quick and simple and absolutely delicious. A gift of love, simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Ching Hai. Vegan bread and butter pudding. Watch on to find out more.
Marhaba is how you say hello in Arabic, the official language of the Republic of Tunisia. I am Emil. The friendly and peaceful people of Tunisia welcome you to their lively and vibrant country. Kind wishes to you and your loved ones. In our spiritual life on earth, Supreme Master Ching Hai teaches us the highest method, the Kuan Yin method, which enables our souls to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. In our daily life, Supreme Master Ching Hai reminds us to live a meaningful saint's life with purity and compassion. She shares the art of cooking vegan cuisine so that we may bring a warm and loving atmosphere to our families and friends. This loving cuisine is not only nutritious and healthy, but also helps our consciousness to be harmonious with nature and filled with love for all beings.
Si nous voulons apporter le paradis sur la terre, nous devons vivre comme les êtres du paradis. C'est-à-dire vivre d'une façon harmonieuse en respectant la liberté et le droit de vivre de chacun. Les 5 préceptes et le régime végétarien, il s'agit seulement d'un style de vie juste et noble, celui d'un gentleman, d'un sage possédant compassion et grandeur, et dont l'amour inclut toutes les créatures. Étant l'être le plus élevé de toute la création, nous pouvons distribuer cette grâce en préservant la vie dans le monde où nous vivons. Et c'est cela, contribuer à la paix sur la terre. C'est cela, l'amour, la gentillesse en action.
Supreme Master Ching Hai encourages and promotes veganism as the noble way of living. She personally designed the alternative living flyer and launched a global campaign to share this peaceful and loving message to the world.
If we want to truly lead a life of love thy neighbor, our neighbors should include our animal friends, especially they harm us in no way. They only beautify our lives, and they are loving, and they make our life more lively, colorful, and interesting. We should preserve them, watch them, love them, enjoy their presence. God has made it clear. He said, I made all the animals to befriend you and help you.
Through her teachings, millions of people have become vegetarians or vegans, changing their ways of thinking in regard to the sentient nature of our animal friends. With boundless love, Supreme Master Ching Hai sets aside her precious time and demonstrates a few simple and aesthetically appetizing dishes. With heartfelt gratitude, we sincerely thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for sharing with us these wonderful vegan dishes and easy cooking tips. Today, we joyfully present Supreme Master Ching Hai's vegan bread and butter pudding.
You know, sometimes we have a lot of bread left over. You know, either French bread, French baguette, or just a normal sliced bread, which is, you know, you don't want anymore because it's old and it's hard. You don't have to throw away. You can make it into a bread and butter pudding. Okay, I'm going to show you how. Here I have one and a half of French baguette left. You know, it's old. I'm gonna cut it into small slices, and you make a pudding out of it. Okay? You can have one and a half like this, or two of it, or two a little smaller, or one small, one big. It depends. It's about this size. It's good for a tin like this. Yeah. We're gonna put it in this tin and put it in the oven. For that, we also need 150 gram flour, a bowl of raisins and sultana mix, or just raisins, is fine, and 150 gram brown fine sugar, and maybe 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 3 vanilla soya yogurt, or any plain yogurt, any yogurt, and 1 liter of soya milk, and some butter to butter the bread. And we're going to cut the bread into small slices. You can either cut the bread, you know, this size, you know, long size, and butter it quick, or you can cut it into small slices like this and butter one piece at a time. I think to make it look good, you can slide it small like this and put it on the top layer, and the layer underneath we can cut it alongside like this also. You butter quicker. Hey, I'm baking a cake, guys. Huh? You guys eat enough already, huh? After I bake the cake, you can eat. Okay, just one piece, small and quick, okay? No more, huh? Here. Voila, there you are. Kind of dog. Love French bread. Okay, we can cut like this and we butter it. Or we can cut like that and we butter it. I'll show you later on. Okay. Now we cut this. I think it saves some of it to put on top to make it look nice. Some people, I just cut it at random, you know, random, any kind of shape, and just throw it in. Yeah. Okay, now we have to butter the tin, yeah? Butter it all over. Grease it with butter. So that of course, so the cake doesn't stick to the bottom. This is a non-sticking tin, but nevertheless, you know, we want to make sure. Because sometimes if the tin is has been cooked for a long time, it might lose the ability of non-stickiness, yeah? So we butter alongside the wall as well, because the pudding is going to be high, as high as the wall of the tin. So we butter everywhere and make it ready. Right. And after that, we butter the bread. Okay, put it there. easier and quicker this way. See? Otherwise, for this, you have to butter like one piece like this at the time. This is for the top to make it look nice. Otherwise, you just chop them at random, any kind of shape. You butter it first and then chop it at random and throw it inside in the tin. It will be also baked and it will also taste nice, just the same. Now you can just put them in the tin. I will cut them with thin slice. Okay, after we cut like that, you can put it in the tin like this. See that? Just put them in. Lay them in the bottom of the tin. Actually, it looks also nice like this. You don't have to cut into small slices like this. Like this is quicker to butter and quicker to cut. Just faster. Save work. We're gonna mix the milk and the flour and the sugar together. Or maybe you just want to sprinkle sugar on top, it's fine. I just mix the sugar in together. About 150 grams of sugar. We mix it in here together with the flour. And the milk. 1 liter of milk, put them together then. Soya milk, yeah? When I say milk, you must know it's soya milk. It's animal-free product that we're using. And then mix it a little bit. That's simple mix. And you also put in the yogurt. This yogurt is a little sweetened already. If you have plain yogurt, or you want it sweeter or less sweet, then you have texture of this before, okay? Make sure that it's the right sweetness that you want. Add more sugar or milk accordingly. If some sugar and milk left over because too much, you can always use it for some other thing later on. Okay. And we mix them up together, very quick and simple. Because we're going to pour over the bread. So just make just okay enough. You know, it doesn't have to be perfectly dissolved. It will be with the time. Okay, now you can add a little vanilla, like 1 spoon. Okay, the first layer we already put liquid on top to soak it at the level of the bread, yeah, and leave it there. And meanwhile, we turn on the oven to 250, and both level, upper level and lower level, so that the baking tray will be gone right in the middle of the oven. And in the beginning, we leave it 250, and we leave the oven on for 10 minutes to heat it up. Meanwhile, we put the other layer on top. It's better that you put them crossing each other. Like the other layer, you put it this way, and this layer, you put it that way. It's easier to absorb the liquid and everything else together. But I don't think it's that important. You do whatever, just throw the bread in and throw the mixture on top of it and put it in the oven. That's all you do. Very simple, okay? Okay, there are some little gap in between the slice, so you can use some small bread and fill them up. Okay. Some people, they just cut it random like this and layer the tray with it. It will be also the same. Tastes also as good. It depends on how simple you want it to be. Or you can lay it like this. It look more, orderly. Yeah? Okay. This is second layer. The dry fruit on it. Like 2 handfuls. Okay. You can put as much as you want, huh? There's no rules. Just about this would be fine, yeah? Okay, or you can put more, of course. And then we also stir the mixture with milk and sugar and flour and yogurt. We stir it up and then we shower on top of it again. Yeah, so that the bread becomes softer a little bit before baking, huh? Yeah. And soak in the liquid so that it tastes good. Make sure all of them have enough drink. Yeah. Otherwise they'll be thirsty in the oven, no? Nobody will get them drink in there in the oven. Okay, so we already saturate the second layer also with the milk mixture. Now we put on the third layer, hey? Yeah. Well, this is 100% vegan butter. Everything here is vegan. If I forgot to tell you, you must know this is non-animal product, animal-free product. Not even one trace, no trace of it. See, because we have a lot of bread, only 1.5 baguette, but it seems a lot. So I put one more layer on top. This is the third layer. I'm going to sprinkle this raisin on top again. Yeah, just sprinkle it. It doesn't matter how it looks. Just a little bit on top here and there like that. Yeah. Okay. And we put the remaining mix on top of this. Yeah. Okay. I put it high like that so you can have a quick look. Okay, now put it on top. Yeah. You can see it. That's the way it looks like that. Put it on top. Soak it on. Saturate it on. Okay. Make sure each one have enough drink. And this liquid will almost cover the bread. If your bread is much more than you expected, you can put more milk, okay? If you feel that it's not covered enough of the bread, it has to be almost at the level of the bread layer, okay? Okay, so it will look like this, when we finish laying the 3 layers. Okay, now I'm going to put it in the oven. The oven is on 250. When you put it in, you be careful, it's hot. Now, in the beginning, we leave the oven 250 Celsius until the liquid pudding is boiling a little. Don't let it overboil. And then you turn it to 170 or 150 and leave it on for another 40 minutes, okay? So right now I set it on like 45 minutes. And you have to watch it after 45 minutes. If you see all the liquid like become dry already and become like pudding substance, yeah. And the top is golden brown, then you can turn the oven off because after the oven is off, it's still warm, so you can leave it another couple of minutes, and then you can bring it out and serve with soya whipped cream or alone as is, or you can sprinkle some cinnamon on top and you enjoy. Yeah? Okay, now I'm watching it. Try to avoid to keep opening the oven. If your oven has the glass door, you can always see it without opening it. Right now we wait for 40 minutes and we check again. You see the pudding, I see that it's bubbling a little inside already. We will leave it like that for around 10 minutes, and then we have to turn it low to 150 and leave it for another further 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It depends on your oven. You have to keep watch on it. If it's the first time you bake anything, you have to keep watching, okay? So that it's not overcooked. If you see the cake is cooking too fast, you have to turn the heat even lower than 150. And if it's not hot enough, sometimes winter is less, or summer is heated quicker, so you have to adjust accordingly, especially when you do it the first time. Yeah? One more thing, suppose you feel that your oven is too hot, yeah, heating too quickly, then you could just open the door of your oven, yeah, for a few seconds or more to cool it down a bit, then close it again and see to the heat accordingly, okay? So when you're baking with a new oven or new recipes, the best is always watch it. All right. Do not rely on your clock or your feeling or your trusting that it's going to be okay. It's better you watch it all the time. Yeah? Beginning and later, you know, the next time you know exactly how long and it won't be wrong. Okay? Okay. I'm going to take this out now. It looks good. Be very careful. Okay, get up because it's hot. Okay, put on top of here. Wow, it looks good. Wow, it looks good to me. Okay, have a good look. This is how it looks after you baked it. And it's golden brown like this. And all the liquid has been turned into a consistency of a pudding. Okay? That's nice. Like soft, but not liquid. And it's good. And you let it cool off just a few, maybe a minute to let it cool off. And then after that you use a knife to gently separate the edge. It peel off very easily. It doesn't stick at all. Yeah, just like that. Very good. Then all you do is just divide it into smaller portion and serve it to your loved ones and your friends. I cut it into one piece like this. And you have this soyato from soya, okay? This is soya cream you can put on top. Okay, so this is the final product. This is a bread and butter pudding. It's very nice when it's raining outside. Yeah, and just watch some nice program on Supreme Master Television with your loved ones. And offer them some surprise when they don't expect any cakes. Yeah, especially when you don't have any other ingredients to make cakes in the house. And you have a lot of leftover bread and you can enjoy it. Very simple, quick, economical. But that's not the point. It's a very nice pudding. But I'm warning you, it's fattening, okay? Only once in a while you can eat it. Ooh, this strawberry doesn't want to stay there. Yeah, it's nicer if you are there, okay? Good. You don't have to have a strawberry, okay? Just anything. Even without whipped cream, it tastes just nice already. With some tea, coffee, yeah? All right, enjoy.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan bread and butter pudding, the ingredients are 1½ loaves of French baguette, optional sliced bread, 150 grams of flour, 150 grams of brown sugar, 1 bowl of raisins or sultana mix, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 3 containers of soya yogurt, 1 litre of soya milk, vegan butter, vegan whipped cream, optional, strawberries or other fruits, optional, cinnamon powder, optional.
Fabulous viewers, we have enjoyed your company today for a gift of love. Simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan. Coming up next is Peace, the bigger picture of public service, part 1 of 10 on Between Master and Disciples right after noteworthy news. May heaven forever shower you with an abundance of blessings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule и suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг. Зочлох хаяг suprememastertv.com/ташуу-зураас schedule болон suprememastertv.com/GOL